These are some of my 2023 tax write-offs. The end of the year is upon us. That means tax season. To start this video, none of this is financial advice. These are my tax write-offs. I'm sure I'm missing a bunch. So this is just an example. Don't follow exactly what I'm doing. So let's get right into it. We can see on my phone here. Obvious fees, of course. So what is a tax write-off? My understanding is any expenses for your company. So I started to gather a list of all my expenses for this year. First, the obvious one, gas, of course. Boom, $284.09. I didn't use my business card too many times this year. I used my personal. I guess I could use that too, but this is just the amount I used on my, business debit account. So then, of course, the big one for me, dump fees, $3,255.71. I spent a lot in dump fees this year. It's just where I'm at. Next biggest expense was ads. I made a video on this before. I spent way too much money on ads. I was just trying to, I diversified myself too much and none of them really paid overall. But as you saw in my latest videos, I go into detail about how I liked Angie Leads, Yelp, and AdIQ. Angie Leads for the year, $701.06. Pretty crazy. Yelp, I only use them half the year to $1,140.97. Don't pay for those click ads, guys. They don't pay off. And then the only ad I have right now for the slow season winter, AdIQ, $900 even. And they've done the best, honestly, and they don't really offer a whole lot. So it's adding up quickly, as you can see. So we're talking any expenses, guys. So I just started this year, 2023. So I'm doing all my startup costs on my LLC to start it. They use their address and their information for the contact info. So they submit the papers, and then they just submitted for the end of the year for your annual report you have to submit to. And so they take care of all of that. So $582 for total creation and keep up of the LLC. And then another big expense, like I've said before, I have one utility trailer I bought, and that was $2,300. And then I bought a bunch of materials to build up the walls because it only came with 2-foot walls and I built it up to 4-foot. So this accessories, that's all the lumber I had to buy, paint, and then I got vinyl too. Those are my vinyl kind of like posters I have plastered all over my dumpster, bought a handful of those, and then registration, title for the trailer itself came out to a total of $3,815.73. Also under this category, I went on Fiverr, had my logo created just for all the stuff that they offer. Some more items are like business supplies. It's crazy, guys. You got to do your own research, but there's so much stuff you can just write off. You can do this write off an office space, yada, which I don't think I've utilized enough to be write off for me, but that'll be down in the future for sure. Some MISC expenses, PDF filer. That's who I use with my contract, where customers can electronically sign. So I send that. So that's a small fee every month. So that came out to $280 for the year. Then miles is a big one, guys. Keep track of your miles. I did not do a very good job this year, and this is probably pretty low balling, but thankfully every receipt I get from the dump, I put the address of where that was at. So I just before this video, I got a piece of paper, I typed every single address, see how many miles it was, and times it by 4. So there and back for the drop off and there and back for the pickup. So that came out to 824 miles. I think this, don't quote me on this, I think it's 62 cents a mile this year. I am not sure, but if it is, as you can see there, $510.88. A grand total expense right here of $11,643.18. And then my gross sales for the year, a whopping $6,483. So good news, more expenses than gross. So that means no taxes paid. And I'm not sure on this, but this year I will be filing my personal taxes. And then since I'm a sole proprietorship LLC, I will also be filing my business with it. So hopefully the extra leftover expenses will help me with my personal taxes as well. So yeah, I'm still working on this. We're still got to fluctuate those numbers with, still got 21 days left of the year. So you get more rentals until then. But this is just help you guys out of what you could write off for your business. If you like this video, check out my other ones. As always, have a great day. Thanks for watching.